Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miriam. If this is the first time coming on this channel, it's been a while. I did a sit down video like this, so I'm super excited. So today's video, I'm going to go straight into it. It's a question that I was asked by someone not long ago, asking me where is the best place to have your child, either the UK or Canada. If you don't know, I recently just had a baby. My baby is 3 months old, so I guess it's the right time to answer this question. Okay, disclaimer, this is just my opinion and based on the research that I've done. I might be wrong, you might not have the same experience, and you might not even agree with anything I say in this video, so that's fine. Just watch, leave your own advice if you want to in the comment section if you can, and if there's some things that you think I am totally wrong, feel free to correct me with proof, of course, because I would love to learn as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Firstly, either you're having your child in the UK or Canada, they both have like top professionals, doctors, midwives, gynecologists that can assist you during this process, and I don't think that should be you should have any fear for that, because I believe there are lots of professionals like in both countries and you surely be in safe hands. And to be honest, I haven't had like a bad medical experience both in the UK and Canada before. So I would say don't worry about that. You're in safe hands and your decision should be made on probably something else, not really, oh, where will I get the best medical treatment, because I believe both countries have professionals that are capable to help you. In terms of maybe benefit for your child and for yourself, personally, my sister had a child in the UK, and I've had like a couple of friends that had a child in the UK and a couple of friends that have had a child here, and myself as well, so I'll be talking based on that. Firstly, your child become a citizen by birth in Canada straight away. Yes, that's one of the biggest benefit of like having your child here, regardless of like what your immigration status is as the parent of the child, both like husband and wife. Your child become automatically a citizen by birth, because just simply because they're giving birth in Canada. So if that's one of your goals as a parent for your child, I would say Canada is definitely the place. In the UK, I know your child can become a citizen. Basically, they're born there, they become a citizen based on the status of the parent sometimes, and I think there's a rule of you cannot go outside the country with your child for the first 7 years for the child to be able to get their passports and all of that stuff. So in the UK it's a bit complex compared to Canada, where as soon as you give birth to your child in the country, you take the child birth certificate, go to the right places, apply for the passport, and boom, your child is a citizen. Matter of fact, when we applied for my child's passport, we just went into the right office to apply, and the passport took 5 days, and on the 6th day we received the passport at home. It was sent to us, and voila, that was very simple. In fact, they didn't even ask anything from me as a parent. They just asked, because his dad made the application, and they just asked for details and information from the dad. Me, they just said, okay mom, I wrote my name, and that was it. Secondly, one of the reasons I would probably consider again having my child in Canada is they have something called the grandparent visa. Although my parent didn't need a visa to come and assist me and come into the country, but I know if you're coming from countries where your parent need a visa to be in the country, they have a specific visa for grandparents to, in situation where you give birth, to come and assist you and come into the country. I know as being Nigerian or most Africans, when you have your baby, your parents do come to assist you, bathe the baby and do all of that. So Canada has a specific visa, which is like 5 years visa for your parent to come and assist you, your grandparents or the child. So I think this is such a good benefit for anyone looking to have their child in Canada. I would say, although start the processing early as possible. I think as soon as you find out that you're pregnant, then start processing the visa of your parent, because it can actually take a bit of time, so you don't want to waste time on that. In the UK, I know they are something for elderly family member, but it's not particularly grandparent visa, if that makes sense. So yeah, I would say that's another point, that if you want to consider, oh okay, are my parent gonna be able to come visit me, you can literally do the grandparent visa, and your parent will have 5 years to come in to assist and help you. I think they can spend 6 months at a time, or they can ask for extension if they want to spend more than 6 months. So imagine you're planning to have 2 children and you're planning to have them within 5 years. That would be perfect, because your parent would just need to apply for that visa once, and they would come maybe assist you with the first child, and maybe in 3 years they can come back again to assist you with the second child. So yeah, that's one of the benefits. Thirdly, I would say having a child in Canada is so beneficial, because one, Canada is a multilingual country, which is very beneficial for your child if you're very intentional of your child becoming a bilingual. It's a country where you can easily let your child learn French and English, and they'll be fluent in this aspect. And just because of the multilingual, they have like ties with several countries, like France, where your child can do like exchange courses and go abroad and study a course and all of that stuff. There's so many programs where your child can do exchange courses to other country. And as you know, UK, due to Brexit, they don't really have like solid relationship or programs with other countries anymore outside the UK, which is quite sad, because I remember when I went to study there, I was able to use Erasmus, but right now that's not available to people in the UK anymore because of the whole Brexit situation. So I think Canada is a good choice if you're looking for a child to have like a diverse educational system or educational history. It will be like a good country for you to bring your child to. Personally, I am very intentional about my child being bilingual, just like myself, so I'm gonna make sure at a very young age I start homeschooling him for French, so he can speak that with me and we can interact. Then when he gets to school as well, I would make sure I try to take advantage of any language opportunity that is available. So yeah, you can think of that as well. Oddly, I think I already mentioned this in one of my videos. You should know in Canada the maternity leave is 18 months compared to the UK. Right now, I am not sure what the UK is, but I am very sure it's not up to 18 months. So in Canada, you can officially have a maternity leave for up to 18 months. That is a lot. That's a year and a half. That's so much time for you to take time off, focus on your child, focus on your family, and get into this motherhood like phase or parenthood phase, which is going to be great. And it's not easy, so I would say take advantage of this. If this is a priority for you, you want to be a present mom or dad, and you want to really like be hands-on with your kids and really still be earning and all of that stuff, I would say definitely consider Canada, because 18 months, that is a lot. Finally, I would say this point, many people might not agree, but like according to the research right now, Canada is actually ranked one of the safest countries in the world. We all know about gun crime and different like stabbing crime and all of that stuff, and I think for me as a parent, it's very important for me to make sure my child is in a safe environment, like safest environment possible. And this is one of the reasons, to be honest, I won't lie, that I personally am like, I can't live in the US, but I can live in Canada, because I think it's a good blend of the calmness of living in Europe and the opportunity and life of living in the US. So I feel like Canada is kind of like in the middle, where you get both, you get the feel of both sides. So yeah, I would say if you're looking to have your child in one of the safest countries in the world, according to research, I would say definitely consider Canada. Yeah, I think these are like 5 like points that I can say. Having my child in Canada is I would do that over and over again. over like having my child in the UK or any other country. I think this is the end of this video. If you have any other questions or any other advantages, if you've lived and had your baby in one of these countries and you want to share experience, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Let's all learn. Please, let's be respectful in the comment section, because I totally understand some of my topics, like everybody don't have to agree, and your experience might be different from mine or from the majority, so that's fine. Like, that's totally acceptable. We all don't have to agree. Let's just be respectful and share our opinion respectfully. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.